You are now watching the Lone Blown. Blown! Yo, what is poppin', my PikaRom fanboys and girls? You're back here at the Lone Blown. Thanks so much for stopping by. Remember to hit that subscribe button to stay tuned with what we got going on. And give this video a thumbs up since Pikachu and Zekrom are awesome Pokemon. If you've been playing Pokemon TCG for a while now, PikaRom has absolutely been tearing it up because 3 energies, well, that looks like a lot. This deck can easily get that on the first or second turn of the game. There's a lot of damage. There's ways to manipulate the damage. It attaches energies. This Pokemon seems to have it all. In Rebel Clash, it's gained some new partners such as Boltund V to allow it to accelerate energies even quicker if you don't get the first turn full blitz. You could use Bolt Storm for a bunch of damage if you have a bunch of energy in play. And we also have Eldegoss to grab back our supporter cards. Of course, now we can just bring up whatever we want with boss's orders, do more damage, and we have the new art of the Reset Stamp to ruin our opponent's hands. What doesn't this deck have? It has everything from energy acceleration, lowering the energy costs, even drawing extra cards with the energy. I mean, the Guzma Hala engine of this deck really seems to work well. It allows you to discard a couple cards from your hand, which is great to get energy in the discard pile for Tapu Koko Prism Star. And then you can search your deck for a special energy card such as Speed Lightning, a Pokemon Tool card, and the Pokemon Tool card could be an Escape Board and a Vitality Band. And then the last card that you can grab is a Thunder Mountain Prism Star. Is this deck absolutely great? I mean, I think this is it's one of the best decks that we've had of all time. Definitely one of the best decks in the format. So let's see exactly how it plays out in the next part of this video. And away we go. Alright, so let's call tails here. We lost the flip. That's okay. We'll let our opponent choose what they want to start off the game with. We're actually fine going second with this deck. For the most part, it allows us to attack on the first turn. So if we get an explosive start, it could be absolutely insano for us. I mean, this is not bad. We got options here. Okay, so we're gonna chill. See exactly what we can do. I mean, I think we might be able to make something happen here. We're playing against a Malamar VMAX deck. Ew, choose a card and put there at the bottom of your deck. Weird. Okay, would you like to draw a card? Yeah, we'll definitely draw a card here. We'll definitely take the extra card. We're going to chill on that. Switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon with their active Pokemon. This attack does 30 damage to the new active Pokemon. I've actually never played against this kind of deck. It is weak to Grass type. So that's not weak to Lightning type like I would normally think. It is possible for us to win on the first turn. Okay, their Power Plant's going to screw things over a little bit for us. So we do got to watch out for that. Our main plan of just going forward with... You want to... Let's still see what we can do. It just stops GX and EX. So let's go forward with Quick Ball. Let's discard our Lightning Energy. That makes the most sense. We'll grab a Marshadow. And then we're going to go Volkner here. Yeah, and our opponent's just going to concede. Crazy game. It just shows how quickly overpowering PikaRom can become. So we're going to grab a Dedenne and some other things there. So let's jump into another one, see how... Okay, I won the flip. Do we want to go first? I mean, we're playing a Jirachi-based version of this deck. So I'll show you, since we went second in our first game, we'll go first this game just so that we can get the secure PikaRom strategy. I mean, starting with the Jirachi is hot. So we'll see what happens here. Okay. Just waiting for our opponent to get set up. It's always everyone has a different pre-game regime when it comes to PTCGO. So let's get Stellar Wish here. I mean, Guzma Hala is cool, but it doesn't necessarily get us a PikaRom to attach an energy to. So we're going to drop the Jirachi, switch into this Jirachi, see what we could rip off the top with Stellar Wish. So there's our quick ball. We can quickly get a lightning energy in our discard pile. There's PikaRom. We do have Tapu Koko Prism Star. We do have access to Thunder Mountain. So we should be good next turn. Let's go lightning energy there, and we're going to go pass. So if our opponent doesn't have anything, we'll be able to win the game super quick. If they do have something, I mean, we'll find it out. The goal next turn is to use Guzma Hala for lightning, for speed lightning, sorry. So speed lightning, Thunder Mountain Prism Star, and then an escape board. So that gets us out of the active spot, and hopefully we could Jirachi into a Dedenne-GX in some capacity. I mean, we could also draw it off the speed lightning. Oh, Gengar Mimikyu, interesting. I wonder if they're gonna go right into a Horror House GX. I don't know what deck this is. Could be Dragapults. The Chaotic Spell is going to slow us down because we can't use our Thunder Mountain Prism Star. Hopefully our opponent doesn't stop us from using anything. I really wouldn't want to fold to a Horror House GX in any capacity. Hopefully they just pass here. Tails, perfect. Reset Stamp, I will gladly take an additional 6 cards. That hand, if anything, is not worse. Okay, so they're going to go to Dedenne-GX. Will they find a way out of the active spot, though? Okay, so they found the Scoop Up Nets. And they're going to go for the Horror House GX. That's going to stop us from playing any cards from our hands. I mean, we're pretty fortunate so far that we don't have many items. Oh, so it is a Dragapult version of the deck. Crazy. Guess they're just going to try to slow us down for a turn. Probably going to grab out a Dragapult V. Yeah. But this is okay. There's a 3 prize card Pokemon. There's a 3 prize card Pokemon. We call it like we see him here. So there's Horror Psychic, or Horror House. So we have 3 in our hands. I mean, at this point, let's see what Stellar Wish brings. I don't want to put an extra one in my hands. So we're actually going to pass on that. We're just going to go past. The scariest thing about the Horror House GX is that they could just stop us if we had one Pokemon out and possibly just win the game. Okay, there's Poltergeist. So they have nothing in their hands. And they're just drawing 1 prize card off of that. I'm cool with the whole deal. We can. I might even go for the knockout on the Gengar Mimikyu, to be honest. So there's an Electro Power, there's an Electro Power. So before we do anything else, let's just get rid of this Jirachi. Might as well power up another Pokemon here. So let's go for Raichu and Alolan Raichu-GX. Best thing that we could do at this point is now using Stellar Wish. Us getting a Escape Board, I don't know which one's better here. Does Quick Ball change anything? I mean, a Escape Board gives us more options. So we're just going to go for a Escape Board then. Because now we could leisurely do the Tapu Koko instead of switching right into it. So we're going to put down this Raichu Alolan Raichu. You're going to put this down. There's 1 Electro Power. There's another Electro Power. There's an Escape Board. So right now we're doing 210 damage with the PikaRom. And we have enough to knock out with the Tag Bolt GX. And we'll get the knockout this turn. We just need to find an energy. And we haven't played a supporter yet either. So things are looking really good for us. Let's Dedenne-GX here. Let's go Speed Lightning. Is there anything that we can grab off Tag Call? I mean, we might as well grab a couple of Guzma Halas. So we're not going to get the knockout with Full Blitz, unfortunately. Or actually, 2... I don't think we will. I can't do math right now. Let's discard that and that. Because now we can get the double Tapu Koko. Let's grab Thunder Mountain Prism Star. Let's grab Vitality Band. And we've prized the rest of our Speed Lightning energies, but that's okay. We have one in our hands. So we're doing 2 180, 210. With Vitality Band, we're doing 220, so it's not enough. At this point, we might as well just go Vitality Bands here. There's no point of using Reset Stamp because their hand sucks. There's no point of using Thunder Mountain Prism Star. We do need to use Dance of the Ancients, though. We're not using Thunder Mountain Prism Star because they got a Chaotic Swell in play. And we're going to try to Marshadow that away later. So let's go Retreat, hit this. And we're going to go for our GX attack because we're doing 260 damage. So we're going to draw 3 prize cards. And they shouldn't really have a strong response to that unless they top decked the nuts out of their prize cards. Just drawing random prize cards. There's an Electro Power. That would have allowed us to get the full Blitz. Okay, so we'll see what they get off the Jirachi Stellar Wish. I'm completely fine with that. The Vitality Band wasn't really what we're looking for in this matchup anyways. It was more like, if I were to attack a Dragapult VMAX and do full Blitz for 160, that's a really good amount of math. Because our GX attack is off the table. Okay, so there's a Quick Ball. They might not have it. What are they going to get off their Quick Ball? Most lists only play one copy of the Dedenne-GX. Oh, really? The Gengar Mimikyu's going back? I'd rather them play the Gengar Mimikyu down than not, because it just makes it so much easier. It has 80 less HP than a Dragapult VMAX. That's the biggest thing that makes Tag Team Pokemon a little bit underplayed nowadays, is because, or even going forward, is they have so little HP for 3 prize cards compared to a VMAX Pokemon. And our opponent somehow plays the Double Dedenne. I mean, who wouldn't play Double Dedenne, especially when they come 2 in the trainer kits? Absolutely insane. Energy Spinner, maybe they'll just power up their Dragapult V. Depending on what we draw, we might even be able to knock out a Dedenne-GX or a Dragapult V. If they just leave a single prize card in the active position too, that's also fine with me. It's just not bad. Oh, and they're going Cynthia. I mean, they're doing a decent job at recovering from this. They've drawn 1 prize card. I mean, I feel really good about this match. Seems really good for us. Seeing what our opponent wants to do. Okay, there's a Giratina to take away one of our energies. That's completely fine with me. Maybe they'll sacrifice the Giratina to us. I really don't know what they're trying to do. They could go Psychic Recharge. What can Giratina even attack with? I always forget that Malamar has options to get things back. Fade to Black, 70. The defending Pokemon's now confused. Yeah. Are they going to attack with Jet Assault? That's really risky. Because we could just grab the Electro Power out of our deck and just end what they have. So let's go forward with... Let's just tag call, double check to see what we have in the deck. We do have the Electro Power, so let's grab a Mallow and Lana. And we're going to go for... let's just grab the Volkner, because we're doing 210 for the knockout anyways. We're not attaching an energy because we're already attaching 3 with full Blitz. So 150, 160, 210, yeah. So I wouldn't be surprised if they just conceded the game here. And there's Marshadow for future turns. There's a Boltund. Let's go full Blitz, and we can only attach them to one of our Pokemon. So let's just attach it to our Raichu and Alolan Raichu-GX. So now we're just focused on knocking out a single prize card Pokemon. There's another Speed Lightning Energy. We have options. We could get a Great Catcher to bring up a Dedenne-GX, or we could get a Boss's Orders to bring something else. We don't necessarily have anything like crazy going for us, but like we don't have access to it in our hands. But it seems like it's going to be pretty solid. I really don't know what our opponent does here to remotely come back in this game. They'd have to find a way to knock out our Pikachu and Zekrom-GX this turn, and just hope that we have absolutely nothing. Maybe like Reset Stamp to 1. they played any reset stamps? They've played one reset stamp so far. So let's play 2. Scoop up. They're probably trying to scoop up a Dedenne-GX to try to not Marnie us. I'm actually almost fine with the Marnie. The reason why I'm fine with the Marnie is because our opponent can actually just give us the win. Okay, there's an Escape Board on Dedenne. We'll see what we get off our top 4 cards. So we are chilling with the win in our hand now that our opponent Marnied us into, since we did not have it before. Absolutely insane. So there's their Dragapult. We do have to remember that we can only do 160 with Tandem Shock, 80 plus 80. That's the max we can do. We've used all 4 of our Electro Powers, and we've lost our Vitality Band. So, okay. This is fine. We just send up the Jirachi, and then we're going to switch boss orders game. Or we could even go Escape Board. Give them the good old well played. We have 1 prize card left. Let's just choose this. And we're going to go Tandem Shock. One of those games where you just take easy prize cards, and the game was basically handed to us. And there we have it, you wild Blowns. We are out here with the PikaRom. This list is insano. If you haven't been playing around with PikaRom, you could pick up one of the TCG League Battle decks. You could also pick up one of the Trainer Toolkits, and you basically have this entire deck. You're obviously going to be missing a few cards, but not by much. This deck is absolutely insane. Totally recommend you give it a try. I mean, PikaRom's always one of the best decks in format. We'll see how that goes post-rotation. Maybe I'll even post something out there. So I will keep y'all updated with what we got going on at the channel. Make sure that you subscribe. And thank you so much for watching up until this point. Really hope that you enjoyed watching that video. I totally enjoyed making it. If you enjoyed it, be sure to like the video, share the video with everyone that you know, and subscribe to the channel as well. Totally appreciate all the support. We got a lot of cool things happening on the channel, so stay tuned for more. Be sure to check out the social links in the description. Thanks and have yourself a great one.